And it's an honor for me to be here to see you all. And many thanks for you to attend this great event, which is the future of adventures and the platforms. And of course, we are very inspired by many projects, the biggest projects around the world. And this could be, and this will be, inshallah, one of those big projects which will go across the globe. This could be the next Kareem from the UAE or next Souk.com, and this will be, of course, a brand out of the UAE to go across the globe, bidhnillah ta'ala. And of course, just to start with the event, we will come to know more about Mughamar.com and what Mughamar.com is all about. It's a platform, and of course, more details we will come to know about it very soon. But first of all, I would like to welcome His Excellency Hussain Al Mahmoudi, CEO of Sharjah Research, Technology and Innovation Park.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good morning. It's really a pleasure to have you here in this very exciting event. I would like, on behalf of the Sharjah Research and Technology Park, to welcome you all to this launch today. This is something really very exciting to us because it manifests the objectives of this region, of this project. So today with your gathering, we will be celebrating the launch of a very exciting venture that we will hope that this will be one of many ventures, inshallah, successful that we will launch in the future. I would like quickly to run you through the objectives of the Sharjah Research and Technology Park. It is a brainchild of His Highness, the ruler of Sharjah, who believes that education and knowledge economy, they go hand in hand in developing knowledge economy, in developing future economy, in developing sustainable development. So the objectives of the park is really to create new opportunities, new businesses, new scientists, and new technologies. And we do this by fostering triple helix, by bringing academia, faculty, scientists, together with business leaders, new ventures, together with government, to create a model that really pushes the economy forward, that create new jobs, that create new entrepreneurs into the system. So today, the Sharjah Research and Technology Park, it's 20 million square feet piece of land, so it's starts from the airport road all the way to Mueleh. It hosts more than 100 companies. We host one of the largest transport and logistics innovation center in the world, Dr. Anatoli, the owner of Skyway here. We are very proud to have this project. I want you to imagine that Sharjah one day will become the center of transport technology in the world. We also is very proud to have one of the biggest additive manufacturing facilities here downstairs. I will encourage everyone who has a time to take a tour of the building and see the facilities in this building. It's really amazing facilities and added to the basically the competitiveness of the United Arab Emirates. The technology park is a free zone dedicated for innovation and technology. We go one level up, we are a science park. So we foster and promote science, we foster and promote technology through the different facilities we have. And in the finest format, we are a research and development institution. We work hand in hand with those universities. We are blessed to have 22 universities and institutions across here, more than 45,000 students, 2,000 faculties with PhDs, a lot of brains. So I encourage you, each one of you, to take advantage of the facilities that His Highness created for us. This is a very unique facility. And it's really the perfect time when we look at the UAE government and the plans for the next 50 years. This is exactly what the UAE government is talking about, is empowering of skills, of entrepreneurs, of scientists, of businesses. So I don't want to talk too much. This is really very exciting launch. I would like to thank Mr. Sarmad, Mohammed, and the team to choose SRTIP to be the host for this event. I would like to thank everyone here, especially our special guest as well, to be with us here as well today. So all what I can say, I wish you all the best. I hope, inshallah, we'll bring a luck to you, along with Najla and the great work that Najla is doing as well with Sharjah, and of course your entity. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your session today. Thank you.
Many thanks to Your Excellency Hussain Al Mahmoudi, CEO of Sharjah Research, Technology and Innovation Park. Thank you so much for your kind words. And of course, we're proud to have each one of you here to know more about Mughamer. But right now, I would like to invite Her Excellency Najla Al Midfa, CEO of Sharjah Entrepreneurship Center. Please.
Thank you.
Let us know, what do you think about this?
Assalamu alaikum. First of all, it's an honor to be here to celebrate the launch of Mughamer, another Sharjah-born startup that will inshallah go on to be a great success story. I was just talking to Mohammed and Sarmad, and I remembered back in 2017, they launched Tawsil at the Sharjah hub at AUS. That's 4 years ago. So 4 years ago, we had these two young men with 2 bikes and 1 big dream. 4 years later, Tawsil has grown from 2 bikes to 500 bikes and 30 chiller vans. They have opened 5 branches across the UAE. They've expanded into Saudi, and they have moved from a small 2-bedroom apartment into a 500 square meter office in Muwaylih, which is beautiful and which I'm sure Mohammed and Sarmad would invite you to visit. طبعاً in those days, in 2017, Sharjah was also a startup. We were just 6 people on the team. We had just been launched. We just had 10 startups in our portfolio. And today, just like Tawsil is celebrating their 4-year anniversary, we celebrate our 5-year anniversary. We now have 100 startups in our portfolio that have generated over $100 million in revenue cumulatively. They've raised over $80 million in investment, and they have created 1,300 jobs. And today is a celebration of the entrepreneurial dream. As with all ideas, they start small, but with the passion and the commitment of founders like Mohammed and like Sarmad, they grow from an idea into a larger-than-life role model for the next generation of entrepreneurs. And when people ask me, what do you do at Sharjah? What is your goal at Sharjah? I point to Mohammed and Sarmad and I say, that's what we want. We want to create an environment that supports founders like them to build tech ventures that can contribute to the growth of not just the UAE, but the entire region. So Mohammed and Sarmad, congratulations on the launch of Mughamer. I speak on behalf of everyone in this room. We are so proud of you, and we are all here to support you. And inshallah, we'll be back here in 4 years' time to celebrate the launch of your 3rd venture.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency Najla Al Midfa. She's the CEO of Sharjah Entrepreneurship Center. And she, of course, explained everything about the co-founder and the founders of Mughamer.com. I would like to invite the man himself behind Mughamer.com, Sarmad Al Zadjaly, co-founder of Mughamer.com. Please welcome him.
Thank you. Thank you, Hamid. Wow, mashallah. We didn't expect, that many people, and mashallah, that kind of caliber of people to support us. We're already feeling that, we're already overwhelmed for this. First, let me start, to thank the people who actually brought us up to here, to this point, and let us speak with you guys and introduce Mughamer and basically announce Mughamer.com. I would like to first thank Hussain Al Mahmoudi, CEO of SRTIP, for his support and for allowing us to be at this amazing facility. Yes, please have a seat. I'll sit as well, so I'll make it more comfortable. So yes, it was a great place to be. Hussain has supported us a lot. Maybe a lot of people don't know this. Last night we were here until 1 a.m. And to see the CEO himself being with us, supporting us until that time, it was definitely a huge boost for us. It gave us, so much energy for him being here and basically asking us if we need any more support. At 1 a.m., somebody like this comes, Hussain, I really not only thank you on what you have done on a personal level, I would like to thank you for this amazing support. As well, Najla, I think you did a very good intro for us. 4 years ago we came in. You guys were also the platform where we launched Tawsil. Nobody knew us at that time, and the media coverage and the platform that we were launched upon, Sharjah, it was a huge boost for us. And we will never forget this, and we always go around and say, this is where, all happened at Sharjah, and we always support Sharjah, and we always look what you guys are doing, and you guys are the mentors for us, but without officially announcing it, So it was amazing, and I really appreciate it. I would like to also thank our investors. You guys will be surprised that Mughamer.com does not have yet one single order online, but yet we have investors who came in, believed in us, saw our track record, and saw what we have done in multiple ventures that we started. Back in 2012, actually, one of the first ventures we started, it was an events management company. Then Mohammed started the CrossFit gym. Then we started Tawsil, and today at Mughamer. So people actually trusted us throughout this journey, and today we are very proud to say we have a great, influential handful of investors where they supported us from day one. And I would say day zero, it's not yet day one. I would like to thank them a lot. To make things short, I intend to talk a lot sometimes. So to make a little bit things short, is Mughamer.com, how this idea came upon, and how did we see things on a different perspective. When you start doing your own startups and you start doing your own businesses, you look at things in a different angle. So one day I was in the office, Mohammed pops in at night. Delivery company, you have to be there almost 24/7. So Mohammed pops in at night. He said, Sarmad, I have a great idea. We need to do it. I said, sure, what is it? I was really busy, and he said, why don't we make a platform for adventures? And I said, why do you say this? Like, where did you see the problem? He said, we go with his government entity. They go and do hiking and things like that. And the actual person who takes them does not charge them any money. Just takes them for fun, and they do it for fun. And this is an industry where today there's a huge amount of money. After we did the research and we saw the dollar signs into this, it was great for us. I mean, we say, this is something we have to jump in, and we have to be the disruptive people in the region to come in and take this initiative. From a 10-minute conversation to next day at the desert, we came up with a name, to pushing my IT guy to book the domain at 11:30 at night. He was asleep. I said, wake up, book this domain. He said, tomorrow morning. I said, no, right now. I don't want tomorrow morning. It's too late. So we took things much faster. And alhamdulillah, from December till today, we could say we have worked extremely hard. I appreciate my team actually at Mughamer as well. They have worked endless hours to make this happen. And I would always say something for all entrepreneurs, which is definitely when you start a startup, to have 2 or maximum 3 co-founders on the table to give ideas. Maybe you have the same vision and the same mentality, but definitely you have to have different skill sets, different things that you can bring and put on the table. And this is, I really appreciate my friend, my partner, all of the above kind of a thing, Mohammed Msharrah, to really support me actually from day one on every idea that we do, and we click and we know that this is going to happen, and we take it to the next level. So thank you, Mohammed, for this trust and this confidence that you always push me to do a lot of things. Thank you. So yes, Mughamer.com now will be live today, and I really appreciate and thank everyone being here. What caught our eyes on Mughamer.com was the industry value in the world. There was a study that was done in 2018. The value of adventure tourism, it was at $585 billion. And it's basically projected for 2026 to be at $1.63 trillion. So we are actually at the takeoff, at the runway right now, where we could catch up to a lot of things that's going to happen with adventure tourism. So again, tourism in general has been hit by COVID, but yet from every problem, there is a solution. Adventure tourism raising up very high. If you look at the airline industry, yes, passengers are not traveling, but yet cargo had tripled its size. So for every problem in every industry, there is definitely that one, I don't know if they call it, announce it right or not, there's a flower that comes in the desert just after the rain. It's called Dreama. But Dreama comes up from nothing. So this is where we look at things, in a different way. So yes, the value of the market is there. We have the platform, and we are no less than Silicon Valley or, companies like Amazon, huge companies. If we talk about our industry in adventure tourism, it's peak.com and klook.com, where they have a benchmark of $250 million of funds raised. So we are no less than them. I mean, especially with UAE, land of opportunities. I'll say it personally because I have seen it and experienced it. We have such a beautiful facilities like this in the UAE, especially in Sharjah. We have a support from the government with Sharjah, putting all their efforts in there. Sharjah SRTI Park, which is a facility you will come and enjoy. I mean, not even work. You come here to enjoy and be creative and be innovative. So we have these platforms, and our rulers and the government has put all these facilities and infrastructure for us just to do the first step and work. So when everything is there, it just needs people to actually take the initiative and push it to the next level. And what we believe in Mughamer is we want to be at that benchmark. We want to be a company which is announced to be called at a $250 million exit plan. We want to be that company that you go anywhere in the world, the first thing you do, you're going to go on Mughamer.com and book your adventure there. So this is what we're doing. Matter of fact, maybe an intel into Mughamer, we already have companies from Mexico, from Peru, that would like to come and be part of Mughamer.com. We were expecting something in the UAE, in the region, and then we move up. Things went very fast, with artificial intelligence, with the way the world is moving. The world became a village now, so you can do everything at the same time. So yes, Mughamer.com, it is where your next place to book your adventure, to see your, experience new outdoors. It's either air adventures, land adventures, or water adventures. We welcome everybody to be on Mughamer.com and see a lot of exciting things. I would like to keep a very, very exciting story for someone very special with us, as we have something called Board of Adventurers. And she's one of the Board of Adventurers, and then a couple of Board of Adventurers are here as well. So yes, I would like to pass the mic to her and stop talking. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sarmad. Of course, your story and your adding all that information to today's event was very important. Thank you so much for all that information. And Mughamer.com will be live very soon. Just as you mentioned, you've welcomed her already. I would like to introduce to you to an icon who has traveled 7 continents. And of course, she has made it to what she dreamt of. And she is the first one to add value to Mughamer.com. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the first Saudi woman to summit the highest peaks in 7 continents. Raha Harrag.
Thank you so much. Shukran. Thank you so much for the lovely intro.
Raha, can you tell us how do you add value and what Mughammar.com means to you?
Before I answer that, just a fun fact, I'm a Sharjah grad, so coming back is like coming home in many ways. But to answer your question, what does Mughammar mean to me? When people ask me what does adventure or Mughammar means to you, I tell them it is the most beautiful attribute of the human spirit because it's because of our need to explore, our need to go out on adventures. We have seen the 7 continents, we have delved in the deepest oceans and reached the moon because of this need for us to go and explore. So as soon as the team, and especially Sarmad, came up to me and said, we have this idea of Mughammar.com, I was like, sign me up, because to someone like me, who adventure is a huge part of my life and who I am and my legacy and now my purpose, Mughammar linked 2 sides of my story so beautifully. In a simple way, Mughammar is the beautiful bridge that links between the people like me who want to go out and explore and find these adventures, and the pros who have the experience and the know-how to take you. So as soon as he told me, this is what we want to do, I said, can I please be your first client? Can I please sign up? He said, no, we want you to be more than that. We want you to be part of the team. So to me, this is just like a dream, like to be able to highlight what we have, and especially now more than ever because of what's happening with COVID. Many of us, and me especially, I miss the sense of going and exploring. But you don't necessarily need to go very far to explore. You don't necessarily need to, in my case, go to the 7 continents. It was amazing. But you don't have to do that to do these big adventures, especially now. You can do it in your own backyard. And with a platform like Mughammar, you will be able to find these little gems in each of our countries or cities or villages to show and share it with the world. And as soon as we talked about it, I said, this makes the adventure world small, even though it's huge. So I'm honored to be part of it, and I can't wait to go online and start picking the locations.
Thank you so much. Raha, adding your experiences to Mughammar.com means a lot, absolutely. And can you tell us what are your plans? How would you add value to Mughammar? And what are you thinking of when you think of Mughammar.com? What do you think of? How would you kind of implement things together?
When people hear my story, they always wonder, how can a Saudi girl from Jeddah, from Hayrawda, if you know, Sharjah graduate, manage to climb these mountains on your own? And back then, this is like 7-8 years ago, it wasn't cool for women back then to climb. Now it's amazing, but back then it was very difficult. But if someone like me can manage to live these adventures, I'm living proof to you all that you can find yours. And I always say this, I always say that not everybody can climb Everest, that's in the Himalayas. But each and every one of you has an Everest to climb. Each and every one of you has an adventure in you that will change your life.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
So I urge you all to find it. I urge you all to reach out and use Mughammar to find it, because if I manage to touch the sky, what makes your dreams too far from reach? Good luck.
Thank you so much, Raha. Thank you so much for those motivational, that motivational sentence you just mentioned. We all have an aim, of course, and we're looking forward to Mughammar to be that next platform to go around the world and to be global. Thank you so much for being a part of Mughammar.com. Please log on to Mughammar.com. You will see coming soon, but very soon there will be a lot of information. And of course, Sarmad will be maybe giving you more information about what's the next plan in terms of Mughammar.com. And I know it's very early to talk about the adventures at the moment. But as far as I know, I had a word with him. I'll be very, very honest with you. I had a word with him. He said, there's so many big plans coming up. And none of the people over here has seen all such things which Mughammar is going to present. So looking forward to see Mughammar and see more on Mughammar. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think we're done for today's event. And if you would like to go for refreshments, please help yourselves. And if you got any questions, we're around. And